I'm pleased to introduce a Kapoor family to give us a video feedback on A&G Renovation service. And would you please tell us on how we did in estimation stage for your 2 bathroom project?
Well, we've got 2 bathrooms done from Mr. Andreas, the first one and thereafter the second one. So you could realize that we were very happy with the first bathroom. So we asked him to do the second one. Right from the beginning, he gave us a realistic estimate and showed us all the various options which we could do, and helped us select the tiles which were to be put in the bathroom, gave us a realistic cost estimate which fortunately he did not exceed, and he kept to it. All in all, the process went on very well and there was no hitch or a problem, and we ended up as very satisfied clients.
Thank you. And so how do you think I managed the project? Did I introduce the right specialist to do the work for you in terms of plumbing, electrics, and the team in general?
Yes, we were introduced to the right plumber, Aaron, and he also helped us in deciding on how the project would be going on.
Yeah.
And the electrician also did a wonderful job. There was a glitch which was immediately looked into,
Yeah.
and it was sorted out
Okay.
very well.
Thank you. And do you think we used the right materials for your 2 bathrooms? Did we use the right tile adhesive, the right crowd silicone?
Yes, the upstairs bathroom, it was in a real bad shape. We used to have often leakage and everything from there, and it was very well taken care of. We were so worried that if it's done and again the same thing happens, then we really wouldn't know where to go. But Andreas and his team really took very good care of it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for these kind words. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
No, I mean it.
Thank you.
No, Andreas, the tiles are still there, everything is still there, so that's testimony to the fact that you used good material, good quality material.
Didn't cost on the materials.
Yes, and it's been more than 4 years,
Yeah.
and everything is going very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also coming back to the project management, do you think we took care of, well, not only the supply of materials, supply of sanitary ware, supply of right specialists, but did we take care of the rubbish in the right manner, do you think?
I think what was very impressive was that Andreas and his team at the end of each day cleaned the rooms perfectly well and left them as they were earlier. Apart from that, they were very, very quick and prompt in removing all the rubble and the rubbish on a regular basis, so that it was not an eyesore outside the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there was a time when we had planned our holiday and we had to go, and Andreas had promised us that we would be able to finish this much of work, and when we were back from our holiday, there were no concerns, absolutely. Although the bathroom did give him a tough time,
Yes.
but he really managed it very well.
Yes, it
Yes.
was one of the bathrooms where it's like a Pandora box. Once
Yes.
you open it, you don't know what's in there.
The can of worms were just flowing
Yes.
out.
Yes, but I'm glad we managed it and we stick to the budget. So
Yes. Oh,
He-
yes.
He did have a tough time in the flooring, and I think he broke about 3 drill bits in removing the concrete which was already there. At one moment I told him, forget it, but he says, no, once I've started it, I'll complete it.
yes, and which we did.
Which
Yes.
he did.
And on what basis do you recommend this? Because I have received many calls from your relatives and your friends, just because you recommended us to them. And on what basis do you recommend us?
The quality of the work, the workmanship, the cost effectivity, that you did such a good quality work in the cost in which you did it, and more important is that you kept to the time frame. That is something which is very important, and I think You aced on all these factors. That is why we have had no hesitation in recommending you to our friends, relatives, and other people.
Thank you. Thank you. And how likely would you have us again to do any work for you?
Well, we already have 2 bathrooms, we don't have a third. So the only way we could get you again is if we buy a new house. We'll surely consider you, no doubt about that.
Thank you. And also, do you have you realized any other traits that we have compared to other builders, because you have a quite big house and you have other builders coming around to assist in terms of maintaining it? Do you think there is any traits that stands out compared to other specialists?
The one thing which really stood out was that you cleaned the work area, left the work area as it was when you started. Second thing is you cleared the rubble and kept to the time frame. Our experience with other builders is they make a mess of the house, they don't stick to the time frame, and there's always a conflict when it comes to who will remove the rubble. They promise they'll do it at the end of, and when they leave, they just leave it there. So those are factors which play a very important part in our recommending you to others.
Thank you.
The
Thank you very much.
efficiency and precision with which the work is carried out is
Thank you.
commendable, and no damage to other things which we have faced with other builders doing jobs in our house.
Collateral damage.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
And as you mentioned, we've done your bathrooms quite a while ago, which is our first one we did around 4 years ago.
Yes.
It's quite substantial time. And do you think we attended to any jobs after the job being completed and all the money's being paid? What do you have to say about our after sales care?
Well, we are a little embarrassed that we have had some problems with the walls, the fans, etc. Even after 4 years, Mr. Andreas embarrasses us by not charging us for his time and wonderful after sales service. And as I say again, we are a little overwhelmed by his generosity and the assistance which he gives us.
Well, it's just to show that we value our customers dearly. So that's why if it's a tiny little job with a screwdriver to change the extractor fan, it's our pleasure to come back and see you again.
And which again I would say it wasn't their fault when it came to the fan,
Yes.
because we were having other building work going on. Those people ruined it.
Yeah.
So it was, and Andreas was very prompt in coming back to us and doing the needful.
Yeah, thank you very much for your honest words and your time to give us the video feedback. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.